update is 60,351 followers. Holy moly. Hi, welcome to a new vlog. It feels like it's been ages, it's probably only been a week, but we didn't really have much going on, so I wasn't really gonna film nothing. But what's been going on? We went viral. Well, we're still going viral. The most stupid reel that it went semi-viral on TikTok. It got 18,000 views on there, which to me is semi-viral, because normally on TikTok I only get like 1,000 views. This one is currently at 2.6 million. I don't know if y'all can see that. 2.6 million. It's had 149,000 likes, 443 comments. What is going on? So we're going viral. It's still going viral right now. And honestly, it's not as great as you think it would be. We have got a lot of followers from it, so that's really good because our follower count was questionable. But haven't really seen many sales from it, I don't think. But I mean, followers convert to sales, so that's good. And to be honest, not as many hate comments as I thought I would get. When you go viral, you think you're going to get a lot of people being really mean, because people are mean, but out of that like 400 and something comments, there's been about 3 dickheads. Let's have a look. I think I screenshot them. I like to reply to morons because it's funny. The first one was, why the fuck would you post this? Someone already came to my defense prior to me even getting in there, and they're like, she's talking about dogs. Dogs are her customers and they don't live very long compared to humans. Nailed it. You got what the reel was about. And they replied, you must be stupid to think I don't know what she's talking about. I've seen her account. That doesn't make this a good idea to post. And I just replied and said, because it's my account and I can post what I like. Scroll on. Because that's the thing, like, it's something that's funny. I mean, dogs dying isn't funny, but like, that's why I posted it. And then I got one from this random bitch. I don't know who hurt her, but it's just like, you might not be either. As in, like, I might not be alive in 12 to 14 years either. And I just replied, ditto babes. People are so salty over nothing. And I'm like, yeah, I might not be alive in 12 to 14 years, but the whole population of the earth probably won't be because the world's fucked. And then the most recent one that I got was, why the fuck you calling dogs costumers? I think they mean customers, like they're paying for the shit. And I replied, because I can, but I mean, because the dogs are the customers, like they're the ones wearing the product. I don't see the humans wearing harnesses. Also, like, if you take your child to the doctor, they're the patient, not you as the adult. Like, what the fuck? So anyway, I love to reply to these people because it just makes my day. Most of the comments, though, have been really hilarious. So many people are like, I thought this was about climate change. I thought this was about people in hospice. I thought this was about old people. So that's what's been going on. So let this be a lesson that if you want to go viral, just keep posting reels. Because I've been posting reels and TikToks, maybe not TikToks, but reels for probably a year. But I got into it hardcore probably like 6 months ago, where I'm really trying, and now I've had one go viral and it's not even funny. It's just, so, you know, just keep posting things that you like to do and that you find funny, because it will go viral. Yeah, and that's the thing with the hate comments. I'm just like, I do it because I want to make people's day. I want to make people laugh. It's stuff that I find funny. You know, I want to be lighthearted, because other dog accounts, like dog business accounts that you come across, it's just all serious and salesy, and I don't want to be like that. So I like doing reels and TikToks. If they don't go viral, not really concerned. That's not why I post them. I don't post them to go viral. But when they do, it's a bonus. So that's what's been going on. We had our embroidery release last night. It went okay. I'm not really surprised. People, I guess, don't really care about apparel. We still sold a fair bit, but like, I don't know, not concerned. The bandanas were probably more popular. So I will have to be embroidering things at some stage. I'm a pro on it now, by the way. I am a pro on the embroidery machine. What else have we been doing? I don't think we've really been doing much. That's probably about it. Oh, I dyed my hair back to poo brown. So there's that. Yeah, I don't think much has been going on. But before we went viral, our followers was like 58.6. We're now on 59.4k. We'll be on 60 here shortly. So that's the tea. It's still going up. It's 2.6 million. It's 2.6 million, Jen. What the fuck? And it's so funny because the other day I was talking to one of my models, Emma Brown. Bertie Brown is the model. She's the mummy job. Say like she's the model. And we were like, will we get to 1 million? Will we? Yeah, we're at 2.6 mil. So I don't know when this is gonna stop. Like the comments on it, there's 444. It's just, I've been replying to people because I think that it's nice to have a reply from the business. And then also maybe they'll be like, oh, I'm gonna go check them out. 2.6 mil. So I don't know when it's gonna stop. I thought when you went viral it was only for like 24 hours. But no, it's been like 3 days. It's still going up. So I'll keep you updated on that. We've got a couple of wholesales to pack today, so I'll probs film that. I'm also going to test out, we got some spray adhesive and we got some poplin because I saw an embroidery like tutorial video thing and a dude did a t-shirt. He did quite like a chunky embroidery and he was like, don't use stabilizer, use fabric. So I'm going to try and use the fabric and the spray adhesive on one of our like stretchy t-shirts and I'm going to see how it goes. Because I think I've got this. I think I'm gonna nail this. And also I've been wrapping my Here to Pat Dogs hoodie for an entire week. I can't take it off, Jen. I can't take it off. I'm obsessed with it. So if you haven't bought any of our apparel, please do it because it's really good quality. It's not just shit from China. It's actually good quality from an Australian company that ethically sources it and stuff. And then obviously it's embroidered, so it's amazing and it's gonna last you a lifetime. So please buy it. It's hella comfy. This is probably one of the best hoodies I've ever had. You don't overheat in it. It's nice and warm. Like, feels lightweight as well. Sometimes in hoodies I feel really restricted and like I can't do any work or anything, but no, this is amazing and I love it. So that's the tea. Do you have anything to update the people on, Jen?
No.
No. Well.
Love you all.
God, she's exciting. Hi, happy Thursday. I think it's Thursday. Typical Emily was filming wholesale yesterday and the battery went flat on the camera, and I was just like, oh, I won't change the battery, like I won't go and put a new one in, because I was also filming on my phone for Instagram. Turns out that my iPhone also ran out of storage while filming that, so anyway. I always watch other people's vlogs and they're like super neat and tidy and well thought out, and then mine's just like jump cut, jump cut, jump cut. Would we have it any other way though? No. A good way to start your Thursday, I was nearly said Tuesday, when some dumb fucker from downstairs parks in your other spot. Fuck me. I mean, I could go downstairs and tell them to move, but it doesn't actually affect me today because I'm the only one in here. But it's just annoying. And as we've said before, I'm paying for the spot, and then those stupid selfish pricks think it's okay to park there, because I am in a little bit later today. It's like 10:30 or something. So of course they're like, Holly and Co's not coming in today, so we'll park in their spots. Excuse moi. Anyway, I'm not gonna let them spoil my mood because we're still going viral. Let's have a little look-see. I looked this morning. We're almost on 60,000 followers, which is insane in the membrane, because as I said, we were sort of losing followers prior to this, and that wasn't like a us problem. That was happening to everybody. I don't know what the tea is. Instagram was just doing a purge. People aren't really into Instagram anymore, I don't think. So we were, losing. But now we're nearly on 60,000. I don't think I'm going to do anything to like celebrate 60,000, because I just think celebrating followers is kind of weird, because not that I don't appreciate people following us, but I don't care about the number. And I feel like when you celebrate, it's like, I have 60,000. Like, it just seems really in your face to other people. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. So let me go to my insights. Insights are just absolutely like 59,972. It was on 59,09, I think, this morning when I looked. So we're going to be on 60,000 here in a minute. And the reel has 3.7 million. I remember a couple of days ago when myself and Emma were like, will we get to 1 million? We're on 3.7. What the f? No nasty comments or anything, which is really nice. It's just the same old, like, I thought this was about climate change, and I'm like, well, it kind of applies because we probably all will be dead here soon. Yeah, so I'm just kind of riding this roller coaster, not really sure what to do. I feel like there should be something that I'm doing. I feel like I need to be taking advantage of this, but I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm going to make some reels and TikToks today because I haven't done any in a while. I actually came in to embroider bandanas. Excuse me, because they're all the bandanas we sold. We're still selling them now, but I thought I'll just get a start on it. Apparel wise, I haven't actually ordered the apparel because we are still getting some orders trickling in, so I might order it over the weekend, because even if I ordered it today, they probably wouldn't send it. So that's the two. So I'm going to be embroidering, and I'll show you some little sneaky peekies of that. In terms of, I wasn't really going to share this, but I like to be honest with y'all. We're actually thinking of moving out of this office. Jan and I were talking about it yesterday, and I even talked with Roscoe because I kind of need to use their house for a little bit. And I wasn't going to share it because I didn't really feel like it was necessary, and I don't want people to panic and think we're going broke or anything, because we're not. But I suppose I should be honest with you. Let me go and sit down properly and we'll have a little chat. So basically, we are thinking of moving out of here, which means we're breaking our lease, which, yeah, I'm going to try and keep this as short as possible. Basically, I am hoping to get my first home really, really soon. And we currently pay, it's like $2,100 a month for this space. And then we have all the additional costs on top of that. Like, we have to pay for the power separately. It's not included in the rent. Security fee. We obviously have to insure this building. Like, the glass and stuff's really expensive to insure. What else do we pay on top of that? Oh, internet. We have to get internet for here, obviously. All those things. So we spend a lot on this property and then have people park in our parking spots. And I just don't think, not that it's not worth it. I don't know how to word this without sounding like we're broke or something. I just think we're paying, so say it's probably like about $3,000 a month just renting this property and all the expenses that come with it. And I think that that's $3,000 that I could either be paying myself in a wage per month, or I could just be reinvesting it back into the business. And obviously when you want to get your first home and you're single and you're technically self-employed, you need as much money and income as you can get, because the banks don't take you seriously as a woman that's like working for herself and has no man. Already been there, tried that. So the plan is move out of here. I'm going to move like excess stock to storage. That's my main thing at the moment. I contacted a couple of storage places yesterday and they're like, we don't have anything. We've only got like 1x1 meters available. And I'm like, bitch, I need like 10x10, okay? So, you know, that's why I haven't really said anything, because I sort of only thought of this in the past couple of days. And I have to find storage. That's the main thing. So we're going to be moving like all the bulk of everything and like, I guess, taking all the shelves down and stuff and putting that in storage. And then I'll just have maybe like 10 of each different thing. And I'm going to have that at my parents' house and work from there. I currently live with Jan and Roscoe. Yes, I'm 27 living at home, but this is to get me a house, okay? Yeah, so that's the plan. We're going to have a lot of crates and shit. I don't know how this is going to work, but that's the plan, okay? Because I now have an accountant. I was talking to my accountant the other day, and I basically said, we pay $2,000 a month rent. And she's like, that's a lot, isn't it? And I was like, yeah. And I told her my plan, which back then was just to get a house by next June. No, I'm now going to get a house by like now. I want a house now. And she was totally on board with that. She's like, yeah, if you don't have to pay that rent, that's amazing, because that's a lot. And look, the reality is that there's nothing available in Launceston that we could get at that price, at this size. So, you know, even if we did stay here for the rest of our lease, which is until the end of next June, we've got nowhere to move to. We've got nowhere to move to. Everything is so expensive. Parking doesn't come included. Not that it matters anyway, because people park in these spots. It's just too expensive. And it's just money that I could be reinvesting in the business or paying myself. And I can't fathom paying it now. Because Jan and I were talking about it yesterday, and we were both like, why didn't we just move half of it to storage before anyway? Because storage is really cheap. It's like I think like a 4x4, which would probably suffice. It would be pretty crammed, but it would probably suffice. You're looking at, I think it was like $330 a month on a ground floor. This isn't even ground floor. You know, so that versus like between $2,000 and $3,000 a month in like rent and utilities and all that. Why would I pay 10 times more just for this property? And then obviously when you think about it at like a micro scale, you've got like fuel to come in. Fuel's really expensive at the moment. We're paying like $2.30 a litre here in Tassie. You know, so all these things add up, right? That's the aim, to move the majority of it to storage, take out like a little bit of everything, have that at Jan and Ross's house and like the embroidery machine and stuff. And then obviously like if you get a wholesale, you just go to storage and get what you need. Or if you start to run low on something like daisy leashes, for example, because they're really popular, I'd just go and get a bunch from storage, bring it back to Jan and Ross's house. And I think that's the best way to go for now. It is going to cost us money to break our lease, but the money that it's costing us for like solicitors' fees and the real estate to like find someone to move in here is far less than us paying another 12 months in this property. It obviously just went up as well, which I knew that, but it just went up with like CPI. So we're paying a lot, and yeah, Jan and I and Ross all discussed it. And like Jan works for me to get me a house. Obviously she works for me so she can get money, but like her overall goal is to get me a house. And so she's like, whatever it takes, you know. They're quite happy for me to move some of this back to their house. So that's really nice. Love them. Yeah. So I thought I'd just throw that in here. As I said, I wasn't gonna discuss it, but then I'm like, if it does happen, and it will probably happen quite quickly because I can't imagine this will sit on the rental market for very long. It's very reasonably priced for what you get. It's just a lot for me. Like, you know, our vlogs will change. Obviously, it'll be a change of scenery. I'll either be filming in storage or at my parents' house. So, yeah, that's where we're at. I'm kind of over the office, to be honest. Like, at the time we obviously needed to move because we had so much stuff. But if we had thought of the storage option, that would have actually been really smart. But back then I wasn't close to getting a house. But now I am close. Fun fact, actually a couple of years ago went for a loan to buy some land like around the area that Jan and Ross live. And back then it was very reasonably priced, and it's now like quadrupled in price, so that's fun. But they basically told me, you're self-employed, even though I technically work for Holly & Co, the company, because I'm the only director of the company. I'm self-employed, and also at the time I was doing my own accounting stuff, so they're like, those two don't marry up, like that's dodgy. And they basically said, go and get an accountant, get like at least another year's like income as a director, not as a sole trader, and then come back. And also if you could get a man in the meantime, that'd really help your chances. And I'm like, I'm gonna scrap that last one. So yeah, but I'm in a position now, like the government have a lot of grants and things, and I have almost two, because I'm waiting for my account to finish my income, but 2 years worth of like personal tax returns now that are very good wages, if I may say so myself. And then like the business obviously looks pretty good in my opinion. We have a lot of stock that's worth a lot of money, stuff like that. So I think if I go for a house loan, I'll be taken seriously. There is no man involved, but I don't need a man, okay? So that's the plan. I just thought I'd let you know, because there's going to be a lot going on. I'm feeling very stressed just because it's a big deal. Like if for some reason I couldn't get a house, then I'm going to be working from Jen and Ross's house, and it's going to be a mess. I think we're going to be okay. Like, I'm trying to think, at Jen and Ross's house, you've seen it when I make bows and things, that back sewing room, it then has the carport attached to that, which I paid to get filled in because that was where we were originally going to do Holly & Co, and then we were like, screw it, let's get an office, we don't have enough room. But I feel as though if I sell a lot of the fabrics that we have, because we've got a lot of rayons and shit that I am not going to be using, I made bows out of them, and then I'm just like, bye. If I sell those fabrics or donate them or whatever, like I feel as though I'll be able to get a lot of room out there. And then yeah, just moving a lot of it to storage I think is going to help. Oh, we have so much stock. I'm just looking around this room, and let me show you, because I don't really show you guys like the full shebang. To be fair though, like a lot of this is empty. You could fit like that pink in one crate, so this velvet here is okay. And also we would probably do, even though we've done a fair few sales lately, we'd probably do like some type of warehouse moving sale just to get rid of a lot of stock. And then things like this, we're not keeping the pink. We were going to, but we're not going to, so sorry if you wanted it. But there are other colours coming that are much nicer in my opinion. But I was going to show you, like we've got all of this shit going on. Like these are ridiculous, so many. And all of these, and then all of this. The toys, there's not many, so like we could pack those things away, whatever they're called, stands, and then like the toys would just go in a box or something. They obviously take up a lot more room being on a stand, but, and then like these won't take up much room, I suppose. Bows really don't. These, the normal bows, we're getting rid of these and just keeping sailor bows, so those could nearly be like a get a free one with your order. Got all this, I forgot to show you that, that's pretty full. The desks we could dismantle, I guess, but like all these bags are going to be the absolute death of me because they're so heavy and there's so many. Like there. I've got all this, and then we've got, these are empty boxes by the way, we're keeping them in case we move. We got all these. Half these socks are still at Jan and Ross's house. A lot of that's been sold now. Boxes. This weighs about 5 million kilo. This, Holly, this. So like there's a lot, that's the problem. That's what I'm worried about. And then obviously I've got like all my lights and things. Fuck knows where I'm going to put them, but I'll have to keep them because I can't do product photos otherwise. And all of this. These are just my samples and shit, but I'm really stressed. So anyway, but it has to be done. You know, we've got to do these things to better ourselves. So anyway, we're going viral, so that's fun. A poo emoji is the first one. I'm only doing that because I made the sample yesterday, so I know that it's gonna bloody work. I feel a bit better. I got myself a Nippies and cheese and pretzels because I am so healthy. So I'll probably I'll hoop up a couple more of these, and then I'm gonna do some reels and TikToks because I've got to try and ride this viral train, man. By the way, here's one of our new apparel things. I put this on to do Reels A for a little bit of promotion, but also because that other jumper that I was wearing, I just realized is the one in the viral video. I can't wear the same thing all the time. So I'm wearing this. I don't really know if grey is my colour, but so comfy. This is a size small, by the way. I'm usually like a 10, maybe sometimes a size 8 I could get away with, but this is what it looks like. It is quite high up, but these are just my samples. But yes, the most popular thing that we sold was my dog and I talked shit about your orange hoodie, and dogs are my favourite people. Orange hoodie. People love orange. I don't think the orange suits me personally, but I think it may be the dog mummager in black. That was pretty classic. She's done. I've obviously got to trim it, but I eat shit. Yeah. That one is for Morty the pug. Really? We're gonna do this angle, okay. It would have also been for Holly. Fun fact, Holly liked to eat cat shit and possum shit. She was fucking disgusting. So no shame. We don't shame people here at Holly & Co. because we understand that dogs like poo. It must taste good, I don't know. Should I have written down what people ordered? Absolutely, but... So I've actually decided to put it on the machine upside down. Just so like all this isn't touching anything back here that's going to get oil on it. Because when it was samples, it didn't really matter. But now it kind of does. So I just have to remember to turn it upside down, because this could be an issue. Sorry, I was just fixing my hair because I changed my clothing already. I can't rock grey, sorry. I also much prefer a hoodie over a sweatshirt. And no, Jen's the opposite. She likes sweatshirts, not hoodies, because she doesn't like the hood. I like the hood. And no, so I'm wearing this one. Girls just want to have dogs. I think when I make these for people, I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. It's not too bad, but it does seem a little small, so I might try and get it to be like, you know. I'm just fixing this. I have these stupid fringe pieces that always hang out. I've had so many compliments on my new hair, and it makes me giggle because thanks, I was born with it. This is my natural colour. Obviously I've got a bit of some highlight thingies going on just to, you know, break it up and not have it so like poo brown, but it's my natural hair colour. Okie dokie. I've done 2 custom ones. I've got a Don't Touch Me Peasant currently being made. I love that one. But these are actually amazing because there's nothing to cut. I just realised there's no like the joining things, obviously because it's cursive. So that's Dolly. I've still got to take the interfacing off and give it a little bit of a press, but that's Dolly. And that's Bella. So cute. And I love that font too. So yeah, obviously the edges aren't done or anything. So basically what I do, I embroider it as close down as I can get. And then I will go and cut it closer and then we edge it. So that's how we do it. So I do cut them a little bit bigger than what the actual size is. Oh, they're so cute. So I'm going to take the interfacing off, give it a bit of a press, and then I'll show you. Here's what they look like. These are so cute. This is a pale pink, but it is so pastel because, you know, I would say this, the color of my jumper, is pale pink, but it's very pale. But the good thing is that our bandanas are designed in a square, so then you fold it obviously like this, and then that goes around the neck, so then it's like double fabric. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not really a massive fan of just like the triangle bandanas, which fun fact, a lot of overseas manufacturers, like that's their standard, and they come in that weird, it's like, I don't really know what to class it as, but it's almost like bather material. It's really weird. It's like a meshy, I don't know. I mean, I don't mind the fabric because it would be cool for like the beach and stuff, but they always come in a triangle and I'm not here for that. So fun fact, we actually pay way more for our bandanas. I looked the other day and bandanas are so expensive because we get like a thick cotton fabric and we get it in a square. So, you know, we pay extra for all this stuff, guys, and then charge the same as everybody else basically. So anyway, but yes, so that's going to look very, very cute on Miss Dolly. Obviously I've got to cut it down, but she's a black pug for anyone that's wondering, so that's going to look stunning on her. I also forgot to say that I was scrolling on Alibaba the other night, just having a look what's going on, and I came across suppliers using my photos, which it happens, and usually I just don't worry about it, but like they'd taken my Zodiac flat lay photo and like fully edited out the logos and stuff, and I'm just like, man, really? So I messaged them and was like, can you like take down the photo? Normally I'm a bit more aggressive than that and say like I'll take legal action and stuff, but I thought I'll just say like, can you take it down and then see? And they're like, oh, you know, sorry that we used it. And I'm like, well, you're not sorry because you did it. And then I got a message just before and it's like, I am your super fan. I have watched many videos such as handmade sailor bow, how to package, how to PS, I think that's Photoshop, and so on. Really? So it is really my honor to contact with you. And I'm like, Rocky, this guy's name is Rocky. I'm like, if you're a super fan, bro, you wouldn't steal my pictures. But also like manufacturers overseas looking up how to make sailor bows, which I'm pretty sure they are because I've seen some suppliers and their bows are looking pretty good. So take this as a lesson, guys. I have officially trained China to make good bows, so well done, Emily. What the hell is wrong with y'all? So you just captured a real life moment of the machine being a doodle head. There's still bobbin in there, so I don't actually know. It just got stuck, so I don't really know. And like it's still in the needle and stuff, so I don't know. I'm making a bandana for Percy. I'll show you in a minute, but this is what we do, so that should be enough. I don't really know. It seems to be working, so I don't really know what the problem was, but it's upside down off your phone, but Puff Diddy! That's his nickname. I call him Puff Diddy. And then I made this one for Albus. Albo! Because Albus was actually called Albo before the Albo, sorry. Also, ironically, it's blue, which is the colour of liberal. Sorry, Albanese. Ooh, it's finished! So, I just thought I'd make them. Sorry to the customers that I'm not doing. But anyway, Jan also called the company downstairs and they all came out and moved their cars. The funny thing is, they just moved them over because their very first spot was like empty. So, I don't know why they couldn't have done that originally. I didn't ask her to call, by the way. She just gets really angry about these things. She does like a full Karen. So, she's like, do you want me to call? And I was like, well, I mean, if you want to, like, I'm not going to stop you, bitch. So, anyway, that's the tea. The funny thing is, I'll probably be leaving here shortly, so they'll be like, what the f do we move for? But I don't care, it's the principle of it. Diddy! I'll fix these ones up and then I'll give you a close-up. Is this not the cutest thing that you've ever freaking seen? I love it so much. Hi. It is Friday at 3:15, so I have officially clocked off of work, even though I work 24/7. I thought I would do a quick little update on our viral video, don't have the microphone plugged into the camera or the stand thing. I don't know what that's called. So ignore quality. But the update is 60,351 followers. Holy moly. I don't think the last time I spoke to y'all I was on 60 yet. I don't think so. I think I was only on 59 something. And the views are 4.7 million. I personally think that it has stopped, but then when I go into my notifications, I'm still getting comments on it and follows, you know, and like, I really thought the world was ending in 12 to 14 years and was about to rejoice. Welp, aren't we all hoping the world will end? So that's the tea. So I thought I would just update you all. And my current situation is our Bolchino here. And I don't know if you can see Varley. Hi Varley, man. So that's the tea. Just chilling with my puppies, and I was editing the vlog and I thought I'd add this in here. I don't know if I'll end it now or if I'll keep it going. If I end it now, thanks for watching the vlog. And if I keep going, I'll keep updating you on the virality. That's a new word, virality. Yeah, so let's see how far this goes. 60.3. It wasn't even on that this morning. It was on 60.1 this morning, I think. So it's still going up. It would be really nice if I woke up and had 100,000 followers. That's clearly not going to happen. So anyway, yeah.